So sasa tukakuwa na ndio tunaanza kurecord, tukarecord album yetu mwanzo.
Hold on, this show that you did at Alliance, were you called Sauti Soul?
Sauti.
Still Sauti?
Yeah.
Yo bro. Okay. Wawesh and Ninka signed you to Penya.
Tukarecord album yetu. Wawesh akatuambia kuna masauti mob huku nje. Lakini nyinyi ni sauti gani? Lazima ukuwe different from all these other sautis. Nikamuuliza sasa tufanyaje? Akatuambia kweni Sauti Soul. Na the soul ni nini? Soul, akasema soul in Swedish, Spanish na Latin ni sun. Na nakumbuka tukiwa high school tulikuwa voices in the light. So Sauti Soul bado ni voices in the light. Serendipity maze. Years down the line atijeacha kwa voice in the light. Tulichange tu tukakuwa Sauti Soul, lakini bado sisi DNA yetu ni voice in the light.
That's crazy because the first time I heard Sauti Soul, I thought it was S-O-U-L, soul, like but it's
Soul.
S-O-L, and that in Swedish means light.
In Spanish, Latin. Yeah.
Okay, so munakuwa signed na Penya Records.
Tukasainiwa Penya maze.
For an album
first record deal.
First song to record hapo? Lazizi.
Ilikuwa isha hit, yani wasao walikuwa wanaingojea yani.
That's so crazy. The reason I'm dwelling here is
because on social media, imagine
that song became big without
that song was big. Mpaka when we go to the show, yani guys are just like you can't even sing other songs. They're saying Lazizi, and when we sang it like 5 times. Man, the guys were not getting tired. So it was just changing the mood everywhere. I remember we sang background vocals for Nina Ogot, and even when we sang BGV for Nina Ogot, like after we were done, guys were just like Lazizi.
Okay, just hold on. Your mic. Let's change your mic. It. Okay, let's go on. So everyone's just there screaming Lazizi.
Hey, Lazizi was a hit, man. Like Lazizi now is that song that changed our lives. We recorded it, gave it to Adesego. Adesego was
okay. Now wait, how was the recording?
It was just nice, man, nice and easy. Because like by the time we were recording Mwanzo, the reason why also Mwanzo, when I listen to the album, I can't even listen to it right now.
Why?
Because it's so off-key, flat. Like there's a novice element to Mwanzo that just makes me cringe. However, I'm still looking for the state of mind I was in when I recorded Mwanzo.
Oh, it was pure.
And I knew I was the best. And Wawesh told me all the time, you're the best. You're the best. When this album is out, everybody is going to bow down. You're the best. And like Wawesh just made me feel like I was the best. And I think many times in my career, I haven't felt like that. You know, I haven't like been able to feel a purity where I'm recording and I'm not even thinking about the audience. I'm thinking about, you know, like when I'm recording a song right now, I have to think, is this song a hit? Like I have to think like that a little, whether I like it or not.
Yep. At
that time, I didn't care if these songs were hits or not hits. I was just recording because I love these songs. They are my jams.
That's crazy. And let me be clear, you guys wrote every song in that album.
Yeah.
Or Lazizi, those are songs that you had written in the park.
Yeah, those are songs from the park.
And also what I'm hearing is the guidance of Wawesh as a producer.
Wawesh was a big brother producer. Like Wawesh took us to Europe. Him and Ninke took us to Europe for the first time to experience a different world.
Even before getting to Europe,
to like expand our horizons.
What are some of the songs now? You recorded that full album like in how long?
I took like 2 weeks, maybe a month.
What?
But see, we had the songs already. Polycarp was just laying guitars, then it's acoustic. So we come put the vocals, and it's done. Like we were prepared. We had been singing for 2 years in this like streets. Those songs were even hits with our fans before they.
It's true.
The like core Sauti Soul fans, they knew even those songs before they were recorded.
Okay, let's go into Lazizi, and the reason why I want to talk about Lazizi because you shot a video. Now that I'm sure must have changed everything.
Yeah. Before that Lazizi video, the only video I was ever in was that Wakamba Wawili video. Remember that Wakamba Wawili video for the hook I did for Music is the heartbeat that I feel in my soul. So,
and you and B, what was your boy called from Australia?
Me and D didn't do a video.
You didn't do a video?
No, we could have the tunes. His mom gave us money. We ate it. We ate the tunes. Lazizi video shot in Safaricom. With Ninka, I remember her saying, yo, the budget for this video is 25,000 shillings. And we were like, guys, only do more. You know, she was like, yeah, you know, we need to pay the sound, the lights, the what. And I was like, why isn't it Domingue? And then we just shot a video, Lazizi. It was directed by Lisa, Wesh's girlfriend at the time. Then just by the fam, and Lazizi just exploded.
Beat of the week and it's over.
Beat of the week. Kwanza Pinye akacheza hapo beat. Okay, wasema nachukia Pinye.
Yep.
Lakini mimi Pinye mimi sina ubaya na Pinye. Mimi Pinye mimi hajanifanyia kishumbana. Mimi siwezi chukia Pinye. Pinye alitoka hapo beat of the week kiro safi. Na tu vitu mobs zilikuwa zina happen hiyo time zenye zilikuwa tu, you know, like, cause we spent a very long time being told that our music could never be played on radio because it wasn't like what Kenyan music was at the time. Makapuka, haikuwa ya club.
So huge to talk about. Lazizi was off track.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
Ilikuwa inaimba tu inacheza tu kwa club hivyo acoustic venye iko na wasa wana sing out loud. Ikani teach pia lesson yenye nimekamkuona kama sahi, like the epiphany I've seen from even that moment and what I've come to realize now about Sauti Sol is, you know, many times as an artist you want to be played in the club, you want to be on TikTok, you want to be on the song that has the groove. But I think it's more important to be the song that someone listens to when they're alone. Because when you're alone and you're not trying to be anything, you know, you're not trying to be cool, you listen to the music that is you. So me, I'd rather spend the rest of my life making music that people listen to when they're alone.
Yep. And those songs you repeat and repeat.
Man,
and
you know,
repeat
like me, I went for Chronic's concert. I don't hear Chronic's music being played all over all the time, but I sang along to every song. I listen to him when I'm alone. Like, you know, when I want to now reward myself with, you know,
That's crazy. Okay, I want to spend time in this era because this era was huge. After this, you started dropping jams. Is this when you guys do the concert by Kiss?
We did that concert by Kiss. Shafi called me, Maze. Shafi was like,
tell us about this era now.
So after
now Lazizi gets played, you guys are huge.
Played, and then we go to Europe for the first time. We've never been. For that
tour. Ulikuwa na passport.
Nilikuwa na passport tangu kitambo. Unajamini so ile tu yenye Chimano aliprophesy tutaenda tukaenda hiyo tour Maze. Na ikafanyika hivyo venye Chimano alisema itafanyika.
Like, you now went to small cafes and you were just doing your gigs
everywhere, man. We played in prisons, we played in different settings, but nothing ever like superstar formal. It was just for us to acclimatize ourselves to the Western world and understand the sonics that are needed for you to conquer the globe.
And at this time you have an album?
Understand the business more. Yeah, we had Mwanzo, the album.
Okay.
We were selling albums on tour, on our shows.
Yeah. And can you remember launching the album?
Wow, I've even forgotten launching Mwanzo. The launch of Mwanzo was the inception of Facebook. We put the event on Facebook and 1,000 people confirmed attendance. And 1,000 people showed up.
Yo.
And we had never seen that many people coming to listen to our music in our lives.
Where is this happening now? Allianz?
Museum.
Oh, the museum.
No, we have to move from Allianz because we had another concert at Allianz. And people were jumping over the walls. It had become small. Now we had to move now to Museum Hill because you know Allianz tulipiga show hapo Allianz kumoja watu waliruka kama ukuta, watu yani ilikuwa chaos. So tungeweza fanya show Allianz tena. Sasa tukakwenda Museum Hill. Sasa launch ya Mwanzo 12 December 2008.
Yo.
Man, pandemonium. The fans came with the CDs. You remember when CDs had album inside? And they sang those songs like hymns. I was in deep shock. Like I just remember going back home in euphoria in my head, like, wow, what have we done? You know? And then we went to Europe after that launch.
And at this time, have you released another song onto radio? Blue Uniform, Mama. What was the second?
You know, we released an album, so like there's a whole body of work. Then Blue Uniform, the video for Blue Uniform.
Was that the second video that you did?
Yeah, it was the second video. And Blue Uniform actually did really well, like.
Yeah, because you guys started dropping songs after that.
Yeah, and I remember just being in matatus and my songs were playing in the matrika and the.
Okay, you go to Europe. What did Europe do for you mentally?
It changed everything, Mazi.
You know why I'm spending time on this? It's the first album I know always has a huge shaping. Yeah,
so we went to Europe to learn about the business, you know, to learn about.
How would you mean? How do you learn about the business there?
Like you know, there the system works. So if you're talking about publishing, they are proper publishing, they are proper PR, they are proper everything. And then we were doing small scale gigs, but at the same time, even the level of professionalism that were in the small gigs we were doing. You know, even if you're doing a gig in a cafe, like the sound check is sacred.
Yep.
There's just things that you need to have to make sure that you deliver at a certain quality.
And luckily you guys had Ninka in a record label too.
Yeah, we had Ninke and Wawesh to guide us through the whole process. And also, like, Ninke also Ninke just did it. I can say right now that we all didn't know what we were doing. You know?
Oh, guys, they were winging it.
We were all just passion driven, yeah.
Uh-huh.
We were all just passion driven, like playing all over Europe to people falling in love with Sauti Sol, like crazy. We played in prisons, we played in approved schools, we played in churches, we played in small cafes, anywhere where there was a setup.
Yeah.
We killed it.
Did you go to studio when you were there?
We didn't go to studio when we were there.
Okay, so how long were you there for? Like?
We were there for a couple months, like 3, 4.
And that's the time. Did you go
and
with
then
Stan?
Shafi called, with Stan and Della.
Because in fact that's another thing. You guys were in a stable.
Yeah, we're in a stable.
So there were other Modoni. Drama Queen was there.
Modoni Drama Queen was there. Just the band was there. Stan was there. Della was there. But when we went on the tour, it was just us guys, Stan and Della.
And you and Della, Sauti Sol. Now I'm talking about. You guys have a song together.
Yeah, Mama, I love you. Oh, that song, that song was huge.
And you never shot a video,
after we recorded that song and the song was out, Rihanna did Mama, I just shot a man down.
Ram, pum, pum, pum.
I was about to sue, but I just told my lawyers to.
Nisa. Pivotal Sauti Sol transition moment for me.
That Kiss show.
Because people were paying good money.
People were paying
5 sock.
Yeah, people were paying 5 sock. There was a VIP of I think 2 Gs. And then that show was just hyped beyond. Like, I remember Shafi calling me for that show when Niaje niko na 75k. 75k. Sijisikia do kama hiyo mazee. Shafi just called us. Shafi booked us a hotel on that day. Like we went for the show from a hotel. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Tumeka tuko hoteli, tukapikiwa, tukapelekwa show imejaa paka tuwezi ingia mazee. Nashanga nini hizi zinanifanyikia saa hii? Hizi ndo zile siku tulikuwa tunaombea, ndo hizi. Hizo matizi, hizo makuja tao bila fare. Kushia chipo moja mtu 3.
Yo.
Ndio hizo sasa zimeanza kujipa.
I came for that show. I was in that line.
Yo, it was magical.
It was insane.
It was insane. We performed. It was so beautiful. The fans, cult following, yani, like.
So you guys, in fact, let me say this. You guys already on qua ground, you had a very cultic following.
Yeah,
but radio played a huge part, and I'm sure it's played. No. Even for that show, because Kiss pushed that show.
No, radio, yes. Kiss but now first of all, I'll be honest, when Kiss started playing Sauti Sol's music, Sauti Sol just became legit.
You were already late, yeah, okay. Uh-huh.
We were there, but when Kiss started playing as in Kiss wanacheza ngoma zenye musiki ngoma zako Kiss. Tosha. Change your kitu yote. Shout out Kiss 100.
Nice.
Because that's the only place there in Capital, the lounge. That's the only place where we used to be played anyway.
Imagine that.
But now because of demand, now KBCs, wengine
wakaingia game. Yeah. That's crazy.
Lakini Kiss tu na Capital some shows walikuwa kucheza.
Because you were neo soulish Afro fusion. What is this thing acoustic ulikuwa nafanya?
Sio nafanya nini hizi yani. Wanajifanya wanazimba venye wanataka. There were rules. There were BTRK rules.
What's BTRK?
So after we did Lazizi and all that, and then after that whole season, we went to I met Bob Collymore one day in Uhuru Park in an event. After performing, me and Bob struck an amazing friendship. Like Bob Collymore was just a G, man, and he actually saw the magic in Sauti Sol when a lot of people didn't. And I remember he's the one who insisted we be put on Safaricom Live. The first Safaricom Live that happened, we weren't there.
Yes.
But the second one, he was like, no, these guys have to be on the lineup because we performed for a couple of internal Safaricom events, and our show was on fire. It was live. So we went for Safaricom Live, and this is the first time we are going to play for machinani audiences in Kenya.
In fact, I found you, and so Sauti Sol and Camp Mula were like the weird group within Safaricom Live. What are you guys doing?
Tulikuwa na Camp Mula, Camp Mula na perform, mazeni waliza mse hapo hivyo Kisumu. Sasa wametoka wapi? Naambia ni wa Jamaica. Imagine, Camp Mula alikuwa anakaa ni watu wa majuu mazee.
So you guys were big in. I love what you're talking
about.
Big in Nairobi.
And then we done some campus tours. So we thought in our heads that we were so big, and then we did Safaricom Live, and we went to the people and we knew we were nothing. Yani nakwambia mimi nakumbuka tu nikifika Safaricom Live naimba Lazizi, hakuna Java Kisumu hiyo time, hajafika Kisumu, hakuna Java Nax, wanatuangalia tu hivi. Okay, hatukuwa ibuiwa off stage.
Yeah.
Na hiyo crowd ya machinani by the way walikuwa na buu sisi ndio walikuwa na buu watu wewe, lakini venye tu walituangalia waliona kuna kitu special hapa hivi,
but we don't get it.
Na nilikuwa inanikwaza because immediately tumeshuka tu hivi stage size 8 anapanda leo kutawaka Jaguar alikuwa ameimba kigeugeu hiyo time, my friend. Jaguar akipanda kwa stage, Jimmy Gate
furi and everything else,
huratete. Yani kulikuwa na afu time gospel ilikuwa na wave nyingine. Daddy Owen alikuwa anakuja tu for one appearance ana shut it down. Yani alafu hiyo time nikaanza kuwa sonically aware of Kenya wanapenda.
And were you with P-Unit also in that gig?
Okay. For the next
okay sir.
Nikaanza kuelewa what Kenyans like sonically.
I love this.
Because you can stay playing this acoustic stuff of yours, or you can integrate it into what people like, and make pop music that is also very musical. So
this was a turning point in your music career.
Completely, man. Like after Safaricom Live changed me completely, how I think, how I view the masses. Me raise you tu ronga. Umeenda kampo mimi nilikuwa na Shiroisa hiyo time. So nadhani najua watu, lakini kuna mashina mengine yenye sijui. Mnaenda kufanya road shows sijui Chuka Town. Mimi sienda Chuka Town.
Chuka Town ni wapi hapa?
Chuka niko Meru huko. Unachiki sasa, yani nikaanza kupiga hizo mashow, nikaanza kuenda hizo places, nikaanza kuona penye sawa na interact. Tukaandika nipate baby kwenye bar, uliza shorty what you drinking, you're rolling with that. Tukaandika first of all what we did first of all, we just left after Safaricom Live. Tulitoka Safaricom Live tukaenda straight kwa RK.
But then I want to now talk about this change that happened, because sound yako ili change, ika acoustic kitu nini whatever. The next song ulitoa in that mix. Tuendelee na hii story.
What was the next song?
Gentleman.
P-Unit changed our lives pia manzi. Hiyo ngoma Gentleman tulipatana, tulikuwa wapi? Tulikuwa kwa RK. When I go back to the humility of what's niko na Safaricom.
Yani uko na ngoma mob mpaka unasema tulitoa ngoma gani? Yani na si ngoma. In fact, let me take that back. You have so many hits. You don't even...
God is great.
Bro, hiyo kitu si normal.
Asante kwa kunikumbusha. Lakini siwahi sahau. The being humbled ya Safaricom Live ni hiyo. Tulikaa hivi tukaangaliana na majamaa tukasema, guys, for us to be a national treasure, for us to be a household name, we can't sing these urban songs. We have to be real. After Safaricom Live tukakaa wiki moja mbili, tulienda straight kwa RK Mwanabuja. Tukienda hapo kwa RK, kwanza nakuwa tulikuwa na Bien, tumekaa hapo pole kama mgulabu gitaa, tunacheza tu hapo RK. Tulikuwa share meet here and there. So tunapiga tu hapo na nice story. He's very like, he's from Rwanda or Burundi. Yeah, he's from Burundi. And then he speaks Swahili, so he's very African in his expression, like East African. Tunaimba mangoma hapo, tunaimba mangoma za English hapo. Anatuangalia tu. Akastopisha hapo. Akatuliza. Do you want to earn from music? Do you want to earn from music? Tukasema yes. Akasema then sing for the population. Don't sing for just a fraction of the population. Sing for the whole population. And how do you sing for the whole population? Try something. No. Try something. No. Try something. No, stop that, Savara. Try something. Do you love me baby? Do you love my money? Yes. Mimi nilikuwa nafikiria bumblebees. Mimi niko like hiyo ni nini manze? Yani I'm like that's the most obvious expression. Kwanza mimi I found that expression really tacky. Do you love me baby? Do you love my money? Niko to like you can ask that in a more artsy
yes
and sophisticated way. You can't be direct like that. Unajua anatuangalia tu anacheka. Savara, go sing that. Do you love me? I want to sing that. Kuna watu waina nyingi duniani. Yes. Kuna watu fani. Bien anaanza kuandika. Na kabla sijatamba kwenye fani. Ndio tunasikia anasema kwa hivyo ni about kuandika relatable stories za Swahili zenye CEO na from the CEO to mtoi, ama from the CEO to msana choma mahindi. Scale yote ya maisha. Mimi naongea about social stratification. Don't get me wrong. Unajua lazima ni address taki ama moral police wakuja hapo waanze kuniandikia hapo ulicompare CEO sijui na msema mahindi
yes, I get you.
So msinijaribu kuniletea hiyo self righteousness. Mimi mnaelewa Kenya na maanisha. So from a CEO to mse anafanya any other like whatever, wanaweza elewa hiyo song. Hapo ndo nikarealize hiyo ndo storytelling. Ngoma kwa chat.
So wacha nikuulize, now let's enter this conversation on storytelling, on songwriting. What was in you, have you ever talked to an artist but he's so stuck in their ways, aka a star? What allowed you to shift? What was it? What allowed you to let go of this thing that you knew was good? You see, it's different if you're letting go of something that is bad. That easy was good, but and all the songs you are releasing, what made you say nitawacha hii nishike hii ingine?
Money. Money. Mimi nilikuwa naona.
Do you love me baby?
Yeah.
I get it.
Money. It was as simple as that. You like you raise a whole multitude of people, you're booked. You entertain a small crowd, people who are like this, you'll be called to a restaurant. That's the difference. Na tulikuwa na hiyo njaa. After kuna Safaricom Live, alafu naona 20,000 people wanainulia Jimmy Gate mkono hivi. On the nitakuja niimbe nitakesa watu ati ile crowd yetu ya 300 people ndo waninulia mkono. Bro, you're an artist. You uko na strive, uko na a spiritual thing, aspiration inspiration ama aspiration ina come tu inakwambia yo that's where you should be. So niliangalia hivi nafsi yako ina shift automatically.
I get it.
Nafsi yako ina shift automatically inakwambia bro ukiendelea kufanya tu hizi vitu unafanya outa unlock this bigger crowd.
Nimekuget.
That's why songs zilikama alafu unapata hata tulikuwa open ku collab na P Unit on Gentleman because that day ndo Arkel akatuambia tutatena tukafanya ngoma na Gentleman. Yeah. Na P Unit. We did Gentleman. Yeah, and that's how. And when you're doing that, alafu una ngoma ina work. You cannot be silly enough to go back to your old ways. Your old ways, your authenticity yako. Don't lose it. You don't switch completely. Don't lose it.
Powerful.
But use it as a benchmark.
Foundation.
For adaptation. For me, I always believe in the spirit of adaptation.
Bro, una drop gems.
The truth, mimi nasemanga hivyo, the truth of the matter, people ask us, mbona Sauti Sol wamestand the test of time? Ni adaptation.
Guy.
Ni kukuwa tu aware na kuadopt na kulearn. I'm lucky to have been surrounded by people who showed me to learn how to be humble and to always learn. Because sometimes I can see artists that I really expected much from them, but unapata msee alikuwa stuck in some ways na unaona sikupenda kwake, lakini nikikuwa naye studio, so mimi ni producer tu mimi ndo nimetengeneza sura yako, mimi natengeneza beat ya nini, so respect me, like ni respect. So nikikuwa na wewe hivi because I'm young, alafu nimeshikilia hiyo keyboard hivi, alafu unajaribu kuambia imba hivi, alafu unajaribu kufanya collab maybe, but when I look at your body language, hauoni vile mtu mdogo anaweza kuonyesha. Na sasa hiyo hajui, but ako stuck in their old ways, but they don't want to adopt at all. Alafu there's pride, hapa kunaongana pia an element of pride, and when you mix that and then you get a young kid who's doing dope stuff and is genuine, and then all that blinds you, unabaki pale. Mimi nimelearn manze from kids. Mimi naweza kaa hivi na young beat makers, young producers, young singers and nini. Tupige story na niwasikie. Na niwasikie ni kama hao ndo wananiteach.
First and foremost, you're already surrounding yourself with kids.
Yeah.
That on its own is humility.
Na watu wajuangi pia ni kugrow. Yeah, so I think that's another element of artists staying relevant for a longer time.
So you guys took yourself to RK because you also...
Really adaptation. Thank you. Now that's an example of adaptation. Because the truth of the matter is some of our friends who we were together doing music at that time, there was different groups, there were different people.
Bro, ulikuwa ndani ya Afrofusion acoustic.
Some
For
of
you
them,
to go to RK is I have to say it. I was in the industry at this time. You were in Afrofusion acoustic.
Bro.
For you to go to RK was exactly. And then you are not even in gospel. That is the definition of ulijihumble, ukweli.
Na hivyo ndo nimegrow mpaka wa leo. And I want to go far because manze, I'm just willing to learn. So God give me the humility to always learn.
Nice. Okay, so then you put out Gentleman and you put out Do You Love Me? Yeah, Money Lover.
So hapo from that time tulijua balancing, kujua kuna ngoma za kufanya the authentic Sauti Sol crowd. Kuna wale yani tulianza nao the mwanzo guys. Unajua kuna the mwanzo wale manze
sisi
yani sisi hawa we know how to incorporate them and to mix. Sasa pia ni sana maturity na kugrow tu.
Yes. That's I love the honesty that you've brought about it. So, ukitoa hizo ngoma mbili, the response, what happens?
They really blow. Kwanza Money Lover. Bro, Money Lover ilikuwa machinani.com. Unajua maana ya mashinani? Money Lover ilitupeleka mashinani tukaienjoy mazendo ndo tukashika hiyo okay. Hiyo indo vibe. Tunaishikileleshwa. Tunaongana ka studio ka Penya Africa hapa Buru. Hapo Ngara. Mimi naendelea kujifunza production. So jioni what also people forget, as you were doing that from Buru tukileleshwa, we used to wake up at 5 a.m. Tunaenda Isili, tunafanya boxing. They used to have a boxing coach. Tulitoka naye huko Marish, beshte yetu fulani alikuwa tu Mosh. So tulikuwa enda paka Buru, tunafanya boxing at 5 a.m. We come back home, we rest, watu wanafanya mambo yao, watu wanakula, tunaingia studio 2, tunatoka studio 10 in the evening.
What?
Every day apart from Friday, Saturday tuko na gig na Saturday na Sunday.
What?
So what was done, tulikuwa tu wale ati tukisha hapo Buru pia tulikuwa tu tuko na kakeja hapa Buru inakuanga trap house fulani. Kulikuwa na discipline pale hivyo. Ndio maana hiyo, that's why that money was making sense. That's why all that calculation was making sense. That's why tulikuwa tumeamua ni aje tujilipe salary, because unajua unapata
bro na get, lakini hiyo ni ulikuwa kazi. Music you had Monday to Friday, vile wase wanaenda works, hata nyinyi mnaenda works.
Monday tuko hapo kile, watu wanaamka, people go to the gym, watu wanaenda mambo yao, do your businesses, kimbiza mambo yako huko. Mimi nilikuwa nakula lunch, natangulia studio because I need to set up production nini mimi na Polycarp nini. Chimano na Bien wanakam, tunapiga studio mpaka kitu 11 p.m.
So it's you guys recording
every day, and that's how Live and Die in Africa came to be. How? Because I remember after learning production, tulikuwa na Bien, so tuko kile, tulikuwa tunaenda gym, tulikuwa tumetoka event, alafu Bien akaanza kuimba ile, akaanza kuimba ile ngoma, sura yako mzuri mama walifurahio na maneno mzuri mama walifurahi kirio kirie kiri mama kirio yeah. Tukaanza tu aya, sura yako mzuri mama. Yo after vile tulikuwa studio, pole kapachukua guitar, tukaanza kujam, nikatoa kompyuta yangu, fix, nikafanya practice
na nini,
sina MIDI keyboard. Sasa nikacheza, I made the drum pattern.
Yes.
You know the drum pattern is chakacha.
Yes.
So it's a fusion of, I fused Luya, like Isukuti, and chakacha. So
yes,
hiyo. So nikacheza hiyo practice. Unachekio intro ya
yeah.
Tulifikiria, nakumbuka hiyo time, sasa ujua hiyo time nimesahau kuambia hiyo time so I'm the official drummer and naimba na nacheza drums for the band.
Even when you're live, yes.
So with my drums nilikuwa natakanga, I was learning a lot from Awilo Longomba.
Wow.
Because when you listen to Awilo Longomba songs, you can understand it as they are drummers songs. Ukisikia range unasikia they are very drama oriented.
Yes.
So nikasema mbona tuwezifanya ngoma iko na intro ya drum instead of intro inaonga tu voice. Ndio maana hiyo ngoma inaanza na intro ya drum. Practice. Alafu hiyo tuli hiyo inspiration ilitoka kwa ile ngoma ya Awilo. Inaendanga iko na intro tu ingine inaendanga hiyo design. Tukapoleka pakaona hizi chords tuzichange hivi, tukachukua tukale hiyo vitu hapo. I remember tukatengeneza hiyo skeleton that night. Tulikuwa unajua excitement. The next day routine ile
gym.
Bado unanikumbusha manzi vile nimelose routine ya studio.
Ulikuwa nayo
na nikiangalia saa hii life inanihapenia, alafu na lose your momentum. And that's my main momentum. Unasema vile najikatch. You see why this conversation is very powerful. Sasa hii najikatch, najiuliza consistently my personal practice. Nime make it routine hivyo, nime make it sauti soul bio sana, lakini my personal I haven't.
Basi jana ulikuwa studio at least.
Lakini aina si
routine.
That's what I'm telling you.
Routine.
So the next day tukakuja na Aaron Rimbui. Aaron akachukua the Yamaha Motive. Akaniwekea chords. So mimi sikacheza keys. So tunaandika, Chimano anaandika, Bien anaandika, tunaandika, ni vibes, ni energy inaenda tu.
Nice.
Energy inaenda. Tukasonga tu hivyo. kuna jamaa fulani anaitwa Sedo producer. Siku moja tu alikuwa hapo studio, nikaambiwa hebu niweke hii bass. That's how I produce. Sometimes I just sample things from people.
Hebu just hold on, let me see nani amekuja hapa kukusumbua kwa nyumba.